Hello, welcome back to Blueprints Day 10. We are starting to really accumulate some permanent upgrades. We've got an allowance. About to go run and grab it. Yes, we have an allowance. We also have unlocked the apple orchard. You can see in the corner we have 70 steps instead of the starting 50. We also unlocked the western gate. I'm going to run there because yesterday, I unlocked the shelter and just completely miscounted what day it was. Because when you count days, the day you start on is not 0, it's day 1. And that just totally messed me up. But we go through the western gate and we're going to pick. Okay, no shelter, which is the thing with the safe that I flubbed yesterday. But the schoolhouse is new. We've never tried the schoolhouse. Adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. Yes, I'm very curious of what is in a classroom. Okay, so we have apple orchard, steps. We have western gate, new room types. We have allowance, 2 money. I also used a wrench to increase the likelihood of some rooms showing up. And there is a broken lever in the coat check. So one day we will reach the antechamber and we will be able to unlock it with the lever that we coat checked. Lantern. So this is the schoolhouse and it spawned added classrooms to the draft pool for today. That's cool. These old school desks, they bring back so many memories of like cramming into them. Ooh, somebody has scrawled something. Irby fully loaded. That's also interesting, the combination of capital letters and lowercase letters. Okay. Classroom. I'll write it down. And I will preserve the capital and lowercase. Okay, is there anything else written on any of these desks? Or anything else to find in the classroom? Schoolhouse, not classroom. This feels very like, I don't know, Little House on the Prairie. Oh! Wait, this looks familiar. Okay. Very cool. Oh, wait, what was the other? Wait, were there 2 lit? Are those just permanently lit once you turn them on? Okay, I hope so. I'm gonna finish exploring the schoolhouse before I run back and check. This drawer has been ripped out. Ooh, letters and books. Books tied with a belt. Closing address. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, a Little House on the Prairie, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, our granduncle, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school. And for also allowing us the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. March of what year? A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today, whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Oh, it's cute. Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon-cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. Okay, so these are notes written by the person who gave and wrote the speech. Okay, I'm gonna write down these names. So there's a schoolmaster who retired after 38 years. That's a great career, wow. Lady Epson. Oh, I think we've heard that name before. She's the host and fundraiser. And, okay, Mrs. Peterson. Okay, this is the current principal is writing this farewell address. Okay, Mrs. Peterson is the future president. And she received a gift from the exiting president? Principal, not president. Okay. Okay. New campus was completed in March, but we don't know what year. Okay. Wow. Funny guy. Better joke. Searching for that better joke. Okay. Books. Can I open these drawers? Clicking on everything I can. No. A blackboard? Chalk? Can I pick up the chalk? No. Aw, chalk. I like a good old-fashioned chalkboard versus a whiteboard. It's in a state of disrepair. That's a little sad. Oh. Well, hang on. Why is there a pattern in that wood? Why does it look different? Is it just a texture choice? That's so... Can I see it from a certain angle? Does it look different on a certain angle? What's going on? Why are you weird? I don't see a way to follow up or interact or... I'm writing it down. Different planks pattern in the ceiling. Might just be nothing. Might just be something about the asset they used for that texture. Okay. Okay. I will take my leave from the schoolhouse. Out we go. And we will check on that cute little outcropping where the lantern or the light went on. Okay, that goes nowhere because we have not... That needs to be unlocked from inside the house, like a garage. Okay. Lovely little reflecting pool. Oh, make a wish? What? What? Okay. Cute. Well, nothing happened. We had to do it. Can I make another wish? Ooh, okay. Maybe eventually you wish enough times. You wish you wanted enough and something happens. Or maybe it's a trick and it's a way to just bleed money. Oh, I'm stuck in the flowers. 65 steps. Okay, yeah. Okay, the lights are still lit. That's a permanent upgrade. So this, we lit with something that was in the exterior, and this is lit. Oh my goodness. Like a snowflake pattern. Oh my goodness, we're halfway to lighting this little cute little area. And of course, ominous waterfall and something down there that's gotta be connected to the house. Or maybe we access it through those tunnels over there. Okay. Or like through here, right? That looks like we can walk into the mountain and get down there. But let's go ahead and start exploring the actual house. Now that we have added our classrooms to the draft, which is exciting. It's a new room type. And it's made a wish with 50% of our 2 coin allowance. And we're back in here and everything looks as normal. Yep. Card, face, and ace. And we can go anywhere. Only open in the event of my death. Yes, very well. Oh. We will go to the west. More money. Library. Library. I'm a fan of the library. Oh, that's right. We checked out a book. So maybe it'll be here. It's here. It's here. Swimbird. This is the book our mom wrote. Oh my God. Okay. Swimbird by Marian Marigold. Ruffington Red Publishing, 1985. A borrower, Herbert Sinclair. Mrs. Peterson Simon. We checked it out when we were a kid. That's really cute. Mrs. Peterson, Anne Babbage. Detective? Bod Margle? And then us. Well, that's interesting. I will make a note of who checked this out. Okay, published in 1985. Mrs. Peterson checked it out twice in a row. That's interesting. I guess maybe she was teaching it to her class. I'm glad we just got a reference to Mrs. Peterson in the schoolhouse, so we know that she was principal. That's cool. And we actually have today's date, November 16th, 1993. Hey, another way to verify how to correctly determine what day it is. 16th today. Wonderful. I'm glad we have that confirmed. Okay. Oh gosh, what date? What date was the investigation? Okay, Caleb Manning was arrested November 17th, 1986. So, And then our mother disappeared February 22nd in 1987. Okay, that makes it seem like if DET does stand for detective, that they were investigating our mom's disappearance. And it's not with the hullabaloo with like the train bombing or the subway bombing, the terrorist attack. Okay, cool. Let's read Swimbird. I am a dare bird, a daring and brave bird. This is so cute. Oh my God. Look at his eyebrows. Diving so deep, bird, a ride on the wave, bird. Oh, wait. Excuse me. Okay. Only 2 pages, no. There is not a dare I would not do. There is not a depth I would not dive to. I love his determined eyebrows. That is the energy we need. However, my friends are not very open to the idea that I like the sky less than the ocean. I'm angry. No, poor Swimbird. Bird in the sky, not in the sea. That is what they say when looking at me. You are not seabird. You are not Swimbird. If you are a friend bird, fly in the wind, bird. And shouldn't you always listen to friends? For they know me best, or so they pretend. So I dare not dive, and I dare not swim. And I dare not step foot in the ocean again. And I dare not smile, and I dare not laugh. for they will do it for me and on my behalf. Oh, that's sad. And I dare not dream, and I dare not speak, for maybe my friends won't like the real me. And I will say goodbye to my dreams and the sea, and wonder why daring feels just like defeat. No, that is not the end. Please, no, no. What the hell? That can't be the end. There's supposed to be a turn. A children's book needs a turn where Swinburne holds fast to his true self and then everyone accepts him anyway. Or if they don't accept him, he doesn't care. He finds people who he does fit in with. What? Interesting. There are some interesting capitalization choices. Darebird. Capitalized. Capitalized. Yeah, I guess it's really just something like this, where however my friends are, like why is the A capitalized there, but the is not here when it's all, they're both a sentence and they're not separated into clauses. However, my friends are not very open to the idea I like the sky less than the ocean. Bird in the sky, not in sea. There's also, why? F. Yeah, that's odd. Huh. Dare, dare, dare. Lots of dares. I wonder how many times they say dare. Should I count that? Should I count that? Ugh. Ugh, you poor bird. Dare, dare. Dare, dare. Dare, dare, dare. 7. 8. 9, 10. 10. Okay. Wow, that was illuminating and weird. Yes, let us write down our letter. Our letters. One day, we will be glad we did. Okay, pray and pry. Library, pray, pry, A is the difference. Ooh, ooh. Oh, right. That's right. No one leaves an open chest just lying around. Okay, we can check out another book, right? We can investigate another book. Is it? Maybe we do it upstairs. Ooh. You? No, records. Information about what we've done. Cool, but... Ooh! Oh, I love that. Yeah, I like that architecture. I do love how the game, if you are in a room that is on the exterior wall, it will give you a view like this. That is lovely. Scrap, but wait, am I crazy? How do I order more books? How did I do it last time? What? Okay. Well, then let me just flip through here anyways, because maybe that's how I did it before. Or I walked by something obvious. Cards. Do. Nope, just that. What am I missing? How did I do it before? It has been over a week since I've played, and I am a little worried that I forgot some of the little nuances, but also it gives you a chance to come back with fresh eyes. Good Lord, how do I check out another book? Am I going crazy? What? Tell me how to do it. Maybe you can't chain them like that. Like maybe it won't let you just receive a book and then try to check out another book next time. Maybe you have to, like, one visit is for reading the book, and then your next visit is for choosing a book, and then your next visit is for reading the book that you chose again. Yeah, I do think that the way to pick a new book was on this table, and there's just the swim bird here, so okay, great. We will move on. With our one door. Okay, we don't have gems. The foundation does not reset each day. What does that mean? We gotta check it out. We've never seen the foundation. What on earth? What do you mean you don't reset? Is there only one thing to do here? Wait, oh, shadows. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness. Oh, so maybe we can go down into those weird crypty areas. That's cool. Oh, and there's a dirt patch here. So you're a green room, huh? There's a door over there. How could we get to that? How do we flip that? So whatever position we leave it in, that is what we will find it in again. I mean, that's good to know, but that doesn't help us with this initial puzzle of how do we get that down? How do we get you down? Ooh, do you hear it? Sound effects of the bowels of the earth. Well, I think we need to come back to this. This is not immediately apparent what we're supposed to do here. So maybe we trigger it in a different way. Ooh, cool though. Yeah. Okay. Can get a key from the nook. I do like the orientation. We can give up our beautiful last coin of allowance. Storeroom just blocks us off. I'm feeling like the nook is a good choice because we get a key and we get to continue. Work on the nook. What else do we have? Lots of books. Books in the nook. Oh, a magnifying glass! Ooh, hell yeah! Lidded brass magnifying glass. Inspect documents of the estate more closely. So we could, if we have time, go back to... We've looked at some documents in the schoolhouse, and we've looked at some documents in Swimbird. It didn't really look like there was small writing. In the past, when there's been something to magnify, it has been apparent that there's like a little smudge that needs closer inspection. Okay, plans or blueprints and plane. Okay, so plan and plane, that's E. Next room. A classroom. And it requires a gem. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, when drafting a classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each easel or educational room in your house. You may draw new floor plans one time. Okay, so if you have... Okay, you go into the classroom, and then you pick a place to go from the classroom, you don't like your options, you can redraw for free, however many times you have a classroom, or I guess a drawing room, or it looked like there was a music room. Okay, that's cool. I would like more items. I'd really like a gem. Oh, coin purse, nice. Each time you collect 3 coins, you get an additional coin as interest. And then we can re-roll with our ivory die. Wonderful. Is that a crow and row? Okay. C. Okay, so nothing life-changing. That's okay, though. That's okay. And now we know we definitely want a gem so we can actually get into a classroom. So we'll prioritize that. Yeah. Still. Would really be nice to have some gems, huh? So both of these are kind of nothing spaces. I could re-roll, but that feels like kind of a waste from here. So let's just do the spare room. And there's definitely nothing in here. I still wonder if there's going to be something in here one day. But that day is not today. Still need that gem. Oh my goodness. A workshop is cool. Let's do it. And we do have items, which I'm not opposed to combining and fiddling with. That's right. Oh, thank you. A message. Stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Okay, this is the same sheet that we got in the workshop last time. So that sounds like it's consistent. And we did think that this was telling us about a connection between this and the sketches. My speculation that it had to do with they're spelling the secrets. There's the stones, and then there's the letters you get from the sketches, and both have letters. But then it's saying the note is read, the letter is not. So if it's a note that you could get in a musical scale, then you do read it and you ignore everything that isn't. So H would be ignored because H is not a musical note. But I'll write down, I think last time that was an I in the stone. Workshop stone equals H. Cool. We also have Herbie carved in the schoolhouse. Those are some letters. Those are letters. And a gear that we cannot pick up. And the true box does not always contain the prize. Correct. Light. Okay, let's try to make a new item with what we have. We have a coin purse and a magnifying glass. That's not anything. Fair. I don't see how you combine them, so yeah. Okay, so nothing to make right now, but maybe that will be helpful if we find more items and we don't particularly care for their baseline utility. Oh, yes. Green rooms don't cost gems to draft. Huge. Thank you, Terrace. And a gem. Just for fun. Beautiful. I love the sound effects. The sound design is very pretty in this game. You can hear the chirping of crickets. Maybe cicadas as well. Okay. So green rooms are now suddenly a lot more accessible to us, and we have a gem. Maybe we can find a classroom. Do you have to spend our steps going back? Not the end of the world. Huh. How do I get down? There we go. Okay, and that way was the library. Oh, oh, shoot! Oh, no, whoops. I didn't even think, oh, I closed myself off. I closed myself off immediately. I didn't even think about that. Oh, no. Oh, that's silly. Okay, now I'm racking my brain. What can I do Shoot, what can I do with this god-awful setup that I've backed myself into a corner? Shoot, I got so excited about the terrace. Okay, so, oh wait, no, okay, so we can have at most 2 more rooms. We go back to the entrance hall. Good Lord. The library to the entrance hall. Okay. We go back to the entrance hall and we go out this one door that we did not block. Okay. Okay. So this doesn't, that's, I think we re-roll because otherwise I'm hoping for like a new, okay, great. We can see what the classroom is all about. That'll be satisfying. Ooh, grade 1. Wow. What do we have here? Freddie. Color worksheet. Fill in each object below with its correct color. My favorite color is red. Why is this only a B minus? Blue, green, yellow, orange, red, purple? Oh, I wonder if this tells us like what color the flags are. 9 out of 12. Ooh, fun. Yes, it totally does. Okay. So I feel, okay, so 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got 3 wrong. I don't know. Is the lizard purple? I probably would have made it. Is a lizard purple? And I thought, is that a crayon? Might be blueprints. If it's blueprints, that should probably be blue. Okay. So anyway, we have a mountain, a flag with a mountain, looks like a check mark, and an hourglass. Let's check the other kids so we can get a sense for if the blueprints are supposed to be, if these are blueprints and that's supposed to be blue and not yellow, and like if this is supposed to be a purple lizard, because if this is right and this is right, that means these are all wrong. How did you do? A B plus, 10 out of 12. The green lizard and blue. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna actually go and write down what color the kids put as the flags. So Freddie says yellow, orange, green. Okay. And got you said, is it Arhe? You said yellow, purple, orange. I mean, this is probably what I would have put for the blueprints and for the lizard. Like, I personally probably would have made a lizard green, which would mean that 2 of the it's only the flags that are wrong. Who else has a worksheet? Whoa, Caleb, what are you doing? Oh, my favorite color is red. You must really like red. Caleb, you are so helpful. This is an incredible test case. I love you, Caleb. This is a control. Okay. So, okay, perfect. That means none of the flags are red. Because he colored them all. Clearly, these are the 2 correct ones. Do we have any other? Ooh. Oh yeah, a gem. Rich kids. Do we have any other enterprising young control group students? Each color is only used twice. Ooh, helpful. Very helpful. Well, everyone's favorite color is red. It's weird. Okay. Benny says the mountain is blue and the check mark is orange and the hourglass is purple. Okay. Got 10 out of 12. Okay, so one of the flags is purple. I think one flag is purple because the grape, wait, 1, 2, how many items? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, there are 12 items, of course. Okay, so the grapes are purple, and I don't think anything else is purple. I don't think that makes sense. So one of the flags is purple. Cool. And one of the flags is orange because nothing else is orange other than the pumpkin. And I'm gonna go with my gut and say that, yeah, the lizard is supposed to be green, which means the green is spoken for with the broccoli and the lizard, and that the blueprints are supposed to be blue. And so blue is spoken for. So we've spoken for, blue is spoken for, green is spoken for, yellow is left over, orange is left over, red is spoken for, and purple is, okay. So the flags are yellow, orange, and purple. Oh yeah, okay. So Benny is just way off base with making one of the flags blue because the other two kids, except for young Caleb who loves red, had the correct combo of colors, yellow, orange, and purple. They just flipped them. Cool. Okay, Benny, what do we have? But you still got 10 out of 12 right? So what are your incorrect ones? Lizard and I think it's lizard and that blue flag, which means that I think hourglass is purple and I think that check mark is orange, which would make mountain yellow. So let's go check to see if that aligns with the others. And that is all of them, right? Colors. An apple. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, blank workshop. Worksheet. Oh, nope. Nom. Whoa, oh, I love this. This would be so fun to bounce around. Oh my god. Well, you could catch it and then you have to say like what consonants or wait. What am I looking at? This is not the Earth. Or at least not the modern Earth. Huh. Okay. So we're on a different, an alternate universe Earth that still seems to have tectonic plates. Or those are like travel patterns, maybe. Yeah, because that ain't our Earth. Okay. Children. So we think that the mountain one is yellow. We think that the check mark is orange. Okay, so for this one, I think it's all right. They just flipped the purple and the orange. That works with our theory because hourglass we think is purple and check mark we think is orange. And you, okay. You got the mountain one is yellow. Okay, you got that lizard is wrong, blueprints are wrong, and check mark is wrong, and hourglass is wrong. Okay, we've got it. Okay, the mountain flag is yellow, the check mark flag is orange, and the hourglass flag is purple. And I don't know where we will need to input that information. Oh, that is a big red flag. What on earth? Infinity 8, that's fun. But now we have that information, and someday that will be helpful to us. Yeah, globe, what's your deal? That's just an empty globe. Violet. Okay, so they're calling it violet up there. Classroom puzzle, can you find the difference? Oh, I guess there's no point in this. Pine and pin, since this is our last room, I think. Yeah, it's our last room. But I'm really glad we found the classroom because it ended up being helpful. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, infinity, 9, 10. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay, all of the letters and numbers are there. Just looking for anything else that we might want to see. Take a closer look at. I think we got everything. We now know flag colors, and I haven't seen a reference to any flags anywhere, but we will be ready when we do see them. I wonder what symbol is on this red flag. It's really big. But we blocked ourselves off in row 3. Oh, the pain. Okay. Well then, I think we have another run in us. Is there anything else I want to look at? I don't think so. I think it's just time to call it a day. Let's do it. Call it a day. One more day. Humble bungalow. Yeah, that's fair. 3 items found. 3 new rooms. So that would be the foundation, classroom, and the schoolhouse. Respectable. Considering how small the house was, I'm pretty happy that we found 3 new rooms. Okay, day 11. Okay, we'll run and grab our allowance. Yeah. And yeah, I want to explore a little before going outside, I think, because I know there's at least one outdoor room where you have to make an offering, and we need something to offer if that's what we want. Wait, the foundation is just there. Oh no! That's what that means, that it doesn't reset. Oh no, okay. Okay. I'm trying to think if this is a big problem or not. I guess at least it's not immediately right off of the entrance hall. I don't love it, but okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Wow. Okay. Let's eat our apple. Grab our key and go look at our logic puzzle. The gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. Well, that's true. Only one box is true. Okay, that's not necessarily true. Let's see. So you're true. We need at least one false. Okay. If you are true and you are false, that doesn't work. You're lying because this one is definitely true. So if you're also true, that doesn't work. That makes you false. So false, true. Which means that more than one is true, which means you're true. Okay, gems are in the white box. Oh, hello, pawn. Yay! Cool. Okay, hopefully now we can afford some of the more costly rooms. Okay, we are in the, what's the name of this? Parlor. Parlor, and we have a pine and a pin. Oh, hello. I'm glad he found a portrait he liked of himself enough to hang here. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Aha, okay. So we can go to the den. Bedroom would kind of block us. Don't hate the drawing room. Drawing room and den are okay. I want to do drawing room because I'm still feeling the pain of blocking myself off too early yesterday. So I want to keep that, yeah, more doors open is better. Bat and bath. Drawing room. Each. Osh. Okay. Okay. And then what do we do? You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. I do like that. Okay. Okay, show me what you got. Oh, okay, yes, I can draw. Cool. Nope, nope. Our allowance. I mean, that's not terrible, but let's use the ability. Ooh, that's way worse. Oh, wow. We should have... Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. Okay. Whoopsie doodle doozy. Yeah, let's do the den. I guess we should have picked the chapel to maintain that. Oh, right, of course. That was a little ominous, but it's just because the foundation is forever and always there. Yikes. Bridge and bride. Den. Bridge. Bride. G. Okay. Anything else in here? Any items the house wants to very generously bestow upon us, the potential inheritor? Simon P. Sinclair? Okay. How do I move you? And you're just always there, huh? That's nifty. And Simon has self-preservation. He will not yeet himself into the hole. That's fair. You don't have to yeet yourself into the hole. My guy, my child, ourselves. What do we got here? In the spirit of continuing to explore, we will do a bedroom. That's an airplane. Where's the other one? Am I blind? Oh, okay. Plane and plane. Ooh, pencil. Okay. It's a bedroom. Okay, plane, plan, another E. Let's see. Moon necklace. That weird sort of, it's an interior decorating choice, I guess. Okay. Oh, this bedroom is much nicer with an outdoor window. Yeah. Okay, and this is the thing that I suspect might be a 5 and a 10, but I've never actually done something with those numbers. Okay, we keep going. Ooh. I love a green room. I do love a green room. Workshop doesn't help us because we don't have items. Green room. Cool. Another gem. So we re-earn our investment. Okay, yeah. A shovel. I would love a shovel. I think we found a shovel in the greenhouse once. And then other than that, we may have bought a shovel. Other than that, I don't know if there are other... I don't know if it's random other than that. Can we randomly find a shovel? But I think we... Okay. Okay, they have the same configuration, and I don't know what to do with the chapel, so... Puzzle-wise, so I'm happy to do a hallway that does not take our money. Okay. Hallway. That is a tier and a tie. R. Ooh. What? What? Oh, fascinating. Wait, so if you go around the back of the foundation, you can access, because here there's not a connection there. I was expecting that to be just blocked off, but instead we've exposed the workings. Cool. Okay. Please. Okay, so maybe this will move the lift. Ooh. Yes. Okay, so almost purely by accident, we have uncovered what to do with the foundation. That's so exciting. I gotta say, I was feeling a little worried we'd get stuck again, and then something like this happens. I want to immediately go back and down to the foundation. I don't know how many steps wherever we end up will need, so I want to make sure we have the steps. I don't want to leave it for later, because we could continue through the hallway, but I really want to. Can you imagine your bedroom being off the foundation? Not cozy at all. Okay. Oh my god. Ooh. The foundation underground. Okay. And I think what we want to make sure is that by the end of this day, we definitely want to take this back up, because we want to be able to do this again, since the foundation does not reset. Okay. Ooh, what? What is this? Floor plan upgrade disc. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Oh my god. Okay. Estate terminals. So we do need... Ooh, okay. So we want to find like a security, or I think a lab or an office will work, or the outdoor space, the shelter also had a terminal. I think either of those will work. We'll see. I'm really glad we left that. Okay, star, stair. It's an eye. Ooh, okay. What do we have? What are you? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, elevator call button is locked by electronic keycard. Okay. Okay. What are you? The basement door. Basement. And it's red is locked. I don't have a key. Okay. Okay, so we do immediately hit a dead end, but that's okay. Okay. Basement door is locked. Interesting gear. The red ruby. What if I... Right, I can't do that. Oh, I wonder if... Is this the elevator? So theoretically, if we somehow found our way down here, we exit out of the basement door, and then we go here, and then if this were not here, we wouldn't have a way to call it because it's blocked by security key card. Okay, let's go up. And our mission for the rest of this day is to find a terminal, a computer terminal, to use that upgrade floppy disk. Oh, floppy disk. Wonderful. Lovely. Fantastic. Okay. So we can go out the hallway. Out of room. I think I'm feeling in a... Basically, how can we make the most of our steps to reach some sort of terminal? Or find a key. Oh, a key. Thank you. Speaking of a key, excellent. Excellent. Can we go down now? Do we just go back down? Oh, okay. We either go back down or we try to find the terminal. I think we go back down because we might always find a terminal. Wait, no, because the foundation will always be there and it's pretty accessible. And all we need to get through is a key. So that's actually, even though I'm really curious, actually, I think I'd rather prioritize getting a finding a terminal. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we will go, no, we'll go to the hallway. How do we get to the hallway? Where do I want to go to? Oh, so many good options. Okay. Or so many ways to play this. Okay. We're going to go foundation, bedroom, patio. Foundation, bedroom. Oh, we get 2 steps. Okay. That helps. That genuinely helps a lot. Okay. Leads to a room color of your choice. Okay, I do want to do this. The last time I did this, I didn't realize you actually exited the back and I completely wasted it. So this time we will use it properly. And this time I gotta think, what color is security? Is it gold? I think, okay. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this is room 1? Insane. Spooky. I guess the foundation is room 1. Okay. So this is just a standard style of room. Well, I mean, I guess it's blue? What's a gold room? Bedroom, hallway, green room. Oh, it's a shop. Okay, so this actually does not give us a way to go for what we want, which is just a standard blue room. Okay. It's a little bit of a bummer. What have we discovered? Well, the patio, if we find a patio, there will be more gems. So we found a patio, so there will be gems. Why are hallways... That's interesting that they're their own type of thing. Okay. I will do, when in doubt, I will do a green room. That's funny that the book for the shops is called Gold Sink. Because that's where you sink your money. Okay. Oh, phooey. No, 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 no. I need this key. I need this key to go down. That's our other Curses! Curse you! That's... What do we do? You know, you gotta bet on yourself. You really do. You have to assume that things will work out within reason. Special cost is bypassed. Love it. Let's go to the cloister. That makes me incredibly happy. Oh, interesting. 3 dig spots? Not that we can get to it. That's interesting. And a figure holding a scepter and wearing a crown. Okay, wow, we are just really running into some security measures. This is interesting because, like, I wonder if we had the shovel, could we reach those dig spots? I hope so. Okay. So now we know if we do have a shovel, then the cloister is wonderful. Okay, can't go deeper. So let's go over, let's head east. Is it east? Yes. Observatory time. Yeah, it's been a while. And it keeps us going. And we can build up our permanent stat of stars that we know. I could have sworn this says spreads gems in each green room, so I thought that meant that there should be a gem here, but maybe it's buried and out of our reach in the dirt. Simon, you gotta use your hands, man. You can't be afraid to get a little bit of dirt under your fingernails. Okay. It's here and tiger. That's a fun one. Here and tiger, so G. This is the same, this looks like it might be the same map or globe that we saw in the classroom. Yeah, I think it is. So there's a consistent world that is mapped out. It just is pretty different than our world. Okay, what do we got? Come on. An extra diamond, amazing. And a pair of chests, which does require keys. Okay, 2, 4, 6. Amazing. So now we know we have 6 stars that we can find. I wonder, where is... All of these are good. But 8 to get to Clavis, the key. I see. Interesting. So next time we might get the Southern Cross, which is cool. And it takes till 12 until we might get the one that is potentially punishing. Sometimes a dead end room is actually helpful. Special flowers. I don't think we've encountered any flowers. You look like you might be locked. Ah! Okay. Okay. Other way. Other way. Okay. Oh, so is the garage just always on the western side? That's interesting. Okay. It's not perfect, but it will give us the keys we need to progress a little bit. Pop into the garage. Okay. Man, if only there were a shovel in the garage, you know? That would not be the craziest place to keep a shovel. What do we have? A bath and a tub and a tube. Okay, I was thinking vial, but no. It's tub and tube, so another E. Cool. Oh, gross. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. Yes, okay. That's right. Mrs. Babbage is coming down hard on Christoph. And Christoph might be the man who lived in the hovel and who was investigating the house. Okay. Thank you. That's satisfying. Yeah, okay, and this won't work until we give power to the garage, which we would need that little operational room. The breaker room. We need a breaker room. That would help a lot. But okay, so we need to go to the observatory and use one of our keys. I'm glad we got 3. That's helpful. Keep one in our back pocket. Okay, we won't be able to actually examine the dark room because the lights will go off on us. But maybe we don't. Okay. Then I think it means it's the workshop because I don't think we're going to be able to turn the lights on and then we're firing blindly, and that's not really what we want right now. I'd like to have more control over our choices. Okay, and this time it's a T. T. Oh, cool. And a compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. Okay, I love that. I really like the compass. It's very helpful. Okay. Stone is a T this time. And it does seem like they're always, everything that's carved in stone so far, they've been letters that are not musical notes. It's been I, T, and H. So, we only have a compass. Compass plus nothing. You are probably going to be locked, right? Oh, no. Wow. How about that? Oh. Okay. A chapel lets us keep going. Getting suspiciously close to the antechamber, but we have not found the other 2 things we need, which are basically a lever or the coat check, which has a lever. And we also need a place to put the lever. Okay. Yep. We have paid our dues. I think we just... Okay. That makes sense that door would be locked. What? Freezer. Freezes your accounts. Money and gems will not reset at the end of the day. They can't be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Oh, so you guarantee... Oh, if you happen to have a high amount, but you don't think that you can use it today. Okay. Here's the thing. It's either the freezer or the closet. Both of them stop our forward progress. We can't afford the commissary. Closet might give us some items to go into the workshop. Freezer does not help us because we don't have anything to freeze and be of use tomorrow. The only thing it would do is prevent us from using stuff today, which means if we do get gems, we won't be able to use them. So the only reason I would want to go into the freezer is because we've never been in there before and I'm very curious. But it's probably smarter to go into the closet because it's smarter to go into the closet. But we're here for fun too. So I want to go to the freezer because it's a new room and I really, new room. Oh, okay. That's cool. Brr. This money. That's weird. Oh, I bet. Okay. So the freezer is currently at -16. And I would assume if we find a way to change the temperature, I feel like the laboratory mentioned temperatures, then we could probably access these 2 gems. But otherwise, and a key. Okay, so if we can turn off the freezer, we would turn off the ability for it to freeze our accounts. which is okay. But we would also get a key and a gem. Sorry, a key and 2 gems, which is pretty cool. That's also... That sure feels like a doorway. So if we melt it, it's not listed here as a doorway. There's nothing there. But I bet if we defrosted the freezer, there'd be something there. Not for staff use. Whoa. Okay, flan and flan. L. Oh my god, is that a letter? Okay, well now we... that looks special. What is that? That looks like part of a... Oh my god. I don't know, like part of a statue. Well, now we need to defrost the freezer somehow because back when it was just items, like a key and... Oh! And a pawn. Okay. Back when it was just items, I was sort of like, so it's nice if you can do, you get, consumables. But no, you also get that mysterious thing and a letter. I can't even read what it says. Oh, man. Okay, I'm glad we went in here. Now we know of the existence. We are accumulating so many puzzles. We're accumulating new puzzles so much faster than the rate of actually solving them. It's crazy. Oh, or maybe it's not in the laboratory. Maybe we can, if we find the breaker room, we can find a way to... Ha! You can't take my money because it's frozen. Okay, that's actually helpful. Maybe if we find the breaker room, we can turn off the power to the freezer? I don't remember that being one of the options, but... Okay. So we still have 2 keys. I think it's time to use one of our keys. Yeah. Okay, we can't do that. Yeah, that's fair. We would only gain 1 key. Oh, well, okay, well, I mean, let's add the spare room, but we will not go in because it's closed. There's no... We haven't found a lever to open it. I don't know if we will this run. But we do still have a lot of steps, but we are starting to run out of places to put things. Okay, let's look at our map. The cloister, this is blocked by an electronic security door. Okay, we have to go all the way back to the drawing room. Okay. We need to go back. We need to go back. I think we need to go outside, actually. We're going to go outside and put something into this outer room. Okay. How many items? Compass and an upgrade disc. Yeah. Surely there's nothing to be done with a compass and a... No, it's not an item you can fiddle with. Okay. Okay, where's the secret passage? Shovel would also help us. Oh, I didn't write this down. I don't know if it'll come in handy. What is this? A hallway? No, it's a secret. But where are we? I wrote down something wrong. Oh dear. Oh, it's because we have 2 hallways? No, this isn't a hallway. It's just wallpaper. Like, when is the secret passage? Secret passage has a cot and a coat, so that's an A. Ah. Okay, here we go. We will go hallway, patio, bedroom. Yes. There's definitely no shovel here, right, guys? Okay, fine. Don't mind a couple extra steps. Okay. Excellent. Oh, which way? You're going to the... Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Actually, it does. Let's do den. Let's do den. Oh. And the way was the same for both. Den. And then, yeah, let's go to the drawing room. I'm a little concerned that security is going to be... can't even do that. That won't help us at all. Okay, a lavatory... Oh, redraw. Yeah, redraw. What do we have? Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Now, why does that say cabinet? That's weird. Okay, we want the gym off. We want the dark room. Actually, we want everything on. Yeah. We want the keycard system off so that if we do find... Oh god, does security cost gems? Okay, VAC indicators. Back indicators. Where have we seen that before? Because we kind of know how to change it, but we don't know what to change it to. Okay, so look for a vac. It almost seems like HVAC, which like maybe is connected to the freezer. But vac is not. It's ventilation and AC. And then would H be heat? Okay. Well, maybe there's a way to turn off the freezer. But with last time we fiddled with it, we turned them all to purple and nothing happened. Like there was no indicator that something happened. I don't know that there would be though. I guess we'll turn it all. We might as well turn them all to purple. We might as well. And then if we have time, we can go back to the freezer and see if that did anything. I am gonna need some time to fiddle with all of these. Okay. Okay, so those are all purple. Oh, maybe that'll do something. Maybe. Because, yeah, there's also no indicator that anything happened when we do that, really. Yeah, keep you off. So maybe that affected the HVAC system or the vac system in the freezer. Oh boy. Let's go outside. Parlor, entrance hall. Yes. Let's go outside and set and I mean, oh, no, hanging on to our key. We'll go outside and we'll pick our outer room and maybe it'll be something helpful. 39 steps. That still feels okay, actually. Oh, and I wonder if we go this way, we'll see the exterior of the garage, but we can't open it because we're on the outside. Birds! Actual birds in the bird feeder. No, I'm sorry for scaring you. I've been admiring all these bird feeders. That's great. Okay. What are we gonna get? Okay. Okay. I want to do shrine because we've never done it before. And I'm really curious what the blessings are. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Are those vines or cables? They're vines. No, those are cables. So you are connected to the house somehow, sir. Suspicious. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's an offering of money. Oh, this is so embarrassing. We can't give you our money. A beneficial blessing. Lasts for several days. Okay, I thought it was an item. I didn't realize it was money. Okay. Oh, embarrassing, sorry. Okay, that's a bummer. But now we know it's money and not an item. I literally thought we would be giving up an item. Okay. Bummer. Okay, no, should have picked the tool shed. Had I known, but this is all learning experience, so that's okay. Okay. What can we do now? Now we gotta go back to the house and we want to... Okay, I want to check the freezer and I want to go down into the foundation. I am going to prioritize the freezer because, again, the foundation is always going to be there. Okay, we gotta go nook, foundation, bedroom. Nookity nook. Foundation. Nope, other way. Oh, no, there are a ton of dig spots. Okay, so I mean, I would assume there's a shovel in the in the shed, so that probably would have been smarter. But we live and we learn. We know about the what the shrine does now. And oh, this poor upgrade disc is killing me. We're not gonna get to use it. Hopefully it'll just be there again. Oh, sorry, I'm turning around. Yeah. Hopefully, it's just in that level of the foundation every time. Oh god, that'd be nice. Okay. Freezer. Anything? No, it's still -16. Okay, so that's so far is a big nothing burger. Either it's a different system, though I do feel like VAC is probably ventilation and air control or air conditioning. We just didn't do it right, maybe. Ugh, curses. Okay, so now we are going to do our final thing, which is go back to the foundation and go down and see where we end up. Okay, yeah, so we turn this off, but because we didn't access security, its default off status is just still locked. It's not open. Okay, so this is our final thing of the day. But we need to remember to save enough steps to reset the elevator. Otherwise, we have to do a weird snaky thing around again. That'd be very sad. Very dramatic. Okay. It doesn't fit. The key does not fit. Oh, all this buildup for nothing. What? I wonder if if that thing in the freezer was a key. Oh, I'm devastated. No. Well, goodbye, basement. I wish I could put the floppy disk here so we could save it. Well, now is the time to check for any other avenue that we have not explored, where we can add anything else. Okay. No. It's electronic. No, we looked at everything. Okay. Ah! Wow. Okay, well... we learned a lot. We learned what the cloister does. We learned what it means for the foundation to be permanent. We learned about the freezer exists. Yeah. Okay. With that, I believe we are at the end of our run. And it is just time to call it a day. So we will take our last look at this. And yeah, see, the thing that was in the freezer kind of looks like something that a statue like this would be holding. Or maybe like someone in the cloister. I want to take another look at it while we have the freezer here. Is anybody holding anything that might be, what am I looking at here? That also kind of looks like a T or a cross. If it's a cross, yeah, I do want to cross-reference with the chapel. What? I want to... Okay, so what do we have? It's like a, There's like, it's like an arrow. And then a circle around the arrow point. And a little chunky doodad on top. Then it's like sharp and pointy at the bottom. Is there anything like that in the chapel? Any tool that... Because you're gesturing forward. Praying. Is anybody missing an item? Nah, you look like you have what you need. You look like you have what you need. You're probably just gesturing. I think not. I think we have not seen that shape before. Okay. Well, we will call it a day there. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm excited to keep playing, and one day we will start solving mysteries at a faster pace than we uncover new ones, and that'll be a bittersweet turning point, but it is only day 10, and that is not today. So we will call it a day, and we will see what the mansion calls itself. Last time we got a humble bungalow, which I think was appropriate, and today we get a charming cottage of prayers. Oh, because we got the chapel, the cloister, and the shrine. Cool. Okay. I love that. I like that it pays attention to theming with such detail. Huh. All right. Thanks for joining me.